Hi, my name is Penny and I'm going to be your guide for this CIT's entry in the MoodlePosium 2011 Awards. The features that I'm going to point out are around the educational design and graphic design of the course. Firstly, I'd like you to note the look and feel. It does look Indigenous. The reason for that is that the student cohort is Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders community workers in metropolitan areas. The background images and all other images in the course were designed by a graphic designer. These features follow throughout the course to give it some continuity. In the top block, important information that isn't directly related to the course content has been put in the top block. This information is sitting behind links to allow it to be easily accessible but not take up prime real estate within the course. Storytelling is an important feature of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture. With this in mind, we developed 3 fictional character scenarios which feature throughout the course. The information on each of the scenarios is built up as participants gain more knowledge in the different topics. The one you're about to see is the introduction of one of the characters.
Hello, my name is Jo and I'm 54 years old. I have 3 children, John who is 34, Alice, who is 31, and Jane, who is 29. John has 3 kids, Jaden, Lucy and Natalie. Alice has 2 kids, Nicole and Brian. And Jane has 2 as well, Tim and Blake. We like to take the kids to the movies and we also like to take them to the local library. All the kids love using the computers and the older kids love all the books. I like to make scones for them when they come over to visit and when we get home from the movies. The grandkids are a handful, but they are a lot of fun. My father and grandfather had diabetes and so did Uncle Fred.
The course content is text-rich. To help present the content in a user-friendly way, we use the Moodle book feature. This is an example of what the diabetes book looked like. The educational design of the course changes as the course also develops. At the beginning of the course, we start off with a very basic educational design: explore, describe and apply. As the course progresses and the information and the content increases in complexity, we change to a review, interpret, construct, justify, design. To increase interactivity and provide quick wins for the students, we have used flash drag and drop activities throughout the course. To tie in all the new terminology and the described design concept, we have used the Moodle glossary. The students build their own glossary as an activity, adding to it with each new topic. This is another example of how we've used the Moodle book feature and the flash objects to tie all the information together. This section also demonstrates how we build up the scenarios.
My Uncle Fred stayed with us last week. I love having him here. He has a great sense of humour and loves socialising with everyone. We're always laughing when he is around. When my kids were little, he stayed with us for a few months. It was helpful having an extra pair of hands around the house. He'd mind the kids when I went down to the shops, things like that. Anyway, he has a few health worries at the moment. He developed type 2 diabetes, but he managed to keep up the high life. He had a big problem with one leg and he had to have it amputated to below the knee because he'd got gangrene. And his eyes cause him a few problems too and he can't drive anymore. He has no problem getting to places as he always seems to find someone who is able to drive him around. But I think it is upsetting and frustrating for him. He tries to ignore the fact he has diabetes. I'm hoping he doesn't get any more health worries as I don't think he will be able to live on his own.
To allow participants to apply and interpret knowledge, the Moodle quizzes were used. This is an example of the matching type of quiz. The quizzes are also an important source of evidence and can monitor the use and completion of a topic. This is another example of a flash object. Notice how the graphic design look and feel have been applied to these two. For each of the flash objects and the videos, there is a text alternative. This example shows the icons we designed and used throughout the course. These icons are easily recognisable by the students and alert them to activity. The examples on this page are the quiz icon, the explore icon, and the glossary icon. The Moodle Forum tool was used throughout the course to allow students a presence online and an opportunity to justify their views and construct opinions. To help with the currency of the information as well as an alternative to text, YouTube videos were embedded where relevant. As participants get to the end of the course, the Flash learning objects increased in complexity, but they maintained the simple design and ease of use and allowed their students to have multiple attempts to successfully complete. This is an example as advice for Keisha, one of the fictitious characters that have been used throughout the course. This concludes the tour of our course. Hope you enjoyed it.